Grandma, Mexican standoff. I'm surprised she didn't say with the colors.
What up, Brad? What up?
The game is over. It's over. I don't even know why I'm here anymore. I want to go home now. This is stupid. I'm so negative. Shut up, fetus. Go do a line.
Hey everybody, Eric Herder here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new Survivor Blood vs. Water weekly group recap show that we broadcast live every Thursday on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. And during these shows, myself, John, and Missy Z get in-depth on everything from this past week's Survivor, all while taking your questions live and interacting with all of you. Now, this is the edited version with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally join us for the live version sometimes too. So, before we get started, remember, if you guys are watching in YouTube or on a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to, different parts of the show. Also, if you're watching in YouTube, check out the description below because there's also chapter markers, and they allow you to skip to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about, or skip over ones like this intro, but why would you guys want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are down there as well. You should also know by now that you can take the audio-only or video versions of our show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. Our iTunes and RSS feed links are, guess where? Down there below too. So, do us a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, thumbs up, subscribe so that you guys never miss any of our shows, share them with all your friends on your favorite social media network, and if you're on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Really helps support the show, and you know what? It keeps us doing them for free for you guys all season long. So, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the episode for all of our other special announcements, prize giveaways, and, other rigmarole. But since we have so much to get to this week, let's just jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter and at Reality Recaps.
Hey everyone, it's John, hanging out with my two favorite people, talking about Survivor. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
And let's just say that last night's Survivor had me all confused. I was looking at the clock like, is this over already? So, we have a lot of catching up to do today, but I liked last night's episode.
Oh, we are going to talk Survivor. We just have to tell everybody a few things first. You can leave your questions and comments for us, and we will put them in the show. And if you're on YouTube, thumbs it up and subscribe because it really helps support all of us. Kind of like doing your Amazon shopping through the link over at the homepage of YourRealityRecaps.com. And if you love this show that we're doing, don't forget, this Saturday night, we're going to have Helen on to talk Big Brother and all the drama that's going around. And there's been a lot. And then next Saturday, following that, Gina Marie is coming on to debut her music video, Big Brother fans.
Oh,
I'm sorry, not music video, her song. The music video is coming, and guess what, John Richardson and Missy? She wants us in it. Surprise!
What?
Surprise! Surprise! Hey, everybody, we'll talk more about that off air. It just happened like 2 minutes ago over here. We'll talk about it later. We have to start the Survivor show.
Wait, I want to be the backup dancer. Does she know this? I got it.
Okay, Missy.
Oh, okay.
We are going to talk a lot about it on this week's reality check show. I don't think the Survivor people care so much about it. So, if you guys
want to see me dance, Eric, just knock it off. They want to see me dance. I'm on my island. Hello.
This is true. You can dance wherever you want. And if you guys want all the details on all of our live shows, you can find all of that over at YourRealityRecaps.com/live show, or the links to everything is always below. But, as Missy said, let us talk Survivor. Oh my goodness. Oh, go ahead, Missy. I'm going to give you the floor. Go.
You're going to give me the floor first? Okay, well, first of all, I want to start with Tina. Mm-hmm. Because she she's old and she drives me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tina goes and tells Tyson, about the voting last week's tribal and how it all went down. Getting Vetus out. Was it Vetus? Yeah, getting Vetus out. And then Tyson is like just so cocky. He's like, yeah, well, this is what we had to do. We had to do this, and this. So Tina, she needs to zip it. She needs to stay quiet. She put a target on her back.
Too late.
Well, wait. Before we get too far in, I'm sorry, Missy. It is Aris went last week. I thought you said
Vetus
this
went
week.
this week.
She confronted Vetus this week. Go ahead, John.
Yeah.
That's right. Oops, my bad.
Go ahead, John. Who
well,
is
like
crystal
we
clear.
were like we were talking about earlier, and I totally agree with Missy. I had to look at my clock too. I'm like, was I like you looking at Facebook too much? I mean, is it over already? And I forgot it was a double elimination last night, so it was a really, really good episode. And I agree with you. Tina drives me nuts. My mom was actually here and was supposed to be on the recap with me, but had to leave early. And she's on the couch complaining about Tina. And I'm like, isn't she in your age? Right? Like, you should be helping her and being nice. Isn't she your people?
She exposed the tribe, by saying how the voting went down. She should have just stayed quiet, and she didn't. And I feel as though it put a target on her back, but not in the first part of the episode. So I was way off.
You know what else is way off? John, your camera. Tilt it down a little bit so you're not a floating head again. Okay, go ahead, John.
I'm just going to be a floating head. Fine.
Yes,
is that good? Is that it?
Listen, who doesn't like a little head? I'm just saying.
I like a big floating head.
Yeah, I knew John was. That was my drum roll for you, John. That was my opening.
I'm sorry, I was looking at my part.
Go ahead.
No, what was really exciting about last night's episode too is that Katie won a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No.
The stacking of the coins on the sword and.
Yeah, but that was the second part. We had our first immunity last night. The first immunity, eating immunity. I feel like I was watching Survivor. I thought I was watching Fear Factor.
You're right.
100%. And, well, here, John, I think the most exciting thing about Katie this episode was that she spoke in it. We're 9 we in. When she spoke, I think I tweeted out, "Oh my God, Katie speaks. This is amazing." We then find out later why she spoke, but whatever.
That mother.
Yes, Missy, I thought of you the whole episode. Apparently, I was wrong. There was no pee drinking.
I was like so like. I didn't eat before I watched Survivor because I thought for sure I would gag if that was what was going to go down.
Oh, really? So. That? Just worms? It's protein.
Oh, no, I didn't gag with that. I thought if there was going to be pee drinking, just the rumor that was out there. So it's all been squashed. There was no urine being drank. Thank God. But I watched Survivor on an empty stomach. That way I didn't have anything to throw up in case that did happen.
I was eating pizza. Watching them eat bugs and worms and intestines, and I was just like,
So, John, could you have done that challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Eric?
No. Well, no. For the chance at $1 million, probably no, I couldn't. If you put a briefcase of $1 million in front of me and said you have to eat these and then you can have it, I probably would have. But the thing is, and I think I said this last night on Twitter, they could have gotten the same exact reaction from me with like cauliflower and shrimp. It didn't need to be,
honey, you've had worse things in your mouth. Come on.
Well, and that's what I said about Caleb too. And when we get to that sword challenge, he was like, he just had some good holding the sword technique is all I'm saying.
However you break down that challenge, Monica was a champ. I was so proud of her.
Paranoid champ.
Yeah. She was a champ. And, kudos to her. Absolutely. So she did the women proud, definitely, I think. She was a beast. I loved her being a beast in that challenge.
Well, could you all comment and let us know below if you could have done the food challenge, which, of course, was the mealworms, the pig intestines, and the grubs. But, Missy, what about you? Could you have done it?
Nope. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. I like last week's challenge better. Show me the chapstick. Show me the water bottle. Show me your hat. Okay. Chapstick.
Sorry, I just had my own little. I was showing you the water bottle and the chapstick, and apparently the cap was off, and it splashed ice cold water all over me.
See, I got tricks. I knew. So first was the chapstick. Second was the water bottle. Third was the hat. It was much better than eating pig intestine. Oh my God, that was just so gross. We can't talk about it. Let's move on. I will gag.
Well, here's my last comment. Did you not think it was weird that Monica said, this was always my dream? This was always my dream.
Yes.
What was always your dream? To eat grubs or to do a Survivor food challenge? Or are you trying to just say be on Survivor was your dream? But it didn't make sense. She's pounding grubs and then she's like, oh, sorry, Jervis, this was always my dream.
To do the Survivor food challenge she was. And it's the only time I've ever liked Monica is when she had disgusting things in her mouth. And poor Jervis, he had the challenge the last time he was on Survivor, and he still wussied out on those worms, right? It's like, come on.
No, he did it.
Yes, he did. They said it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they brought the same worm back for him to eat.
Yeah.
Hello, didn't he go home and practice that after he lost the first time?
It was the same worm.
Yeah. He'd have known how to eat it, but he didn't. Yeah, my dream, Monica, my dream. What, to be on Fear Factor and she got to live both, or I don't know.
I don't get it. It was nasty. We do not need to talk about. We're done. We're done on the food challenge. I agree. We need to move on from all of it, and then maybe people can let me know on Twitter, because the other thing that grosses me out just as much as this food challenge is, why is Monica's arms so veiny? Like, I get it. You're very fit, but anybody with that veiny of arms, it grosses me out because I feel like your veins are on the outside. And if you, bump into something, is your vein getting caught on it? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like a Monica veiny.
I think she's fit, but she's out there starving and fit. So she's going to be veiny because she doesn't have any body fat. Hello? Well, Survivor.
Did any of you guys take notice how shiny they are?
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
It looks like she's just had a facial.
I'm hoping to be just as shiny on this.
It looks like she just had a facial done, like a scrub mask done. Every time the camera's on her, she's so shiny.
Yeah. I think she looks great. She's a paranoid idiot, but she looks great for one.
It's probably the calamine lotion or whatever bugs give them spray all over them. Probably gives them a beautiful glow. When Jeff Probst said, oh, Monica, you're on the bottom, our very own Colton tweeted out, hey, Jeff Probst, I wouldn't like it if you said to me, I'm on the bottom. To which I said to Colton, oh, I don't think Jeff Probst liked that you told him to go F himself. To which...
Hashtag quitter.
Yeah, hashtag quitter. To which Colton said something in reply to me that I don't even remember. But ding and bloop, it's right there. Right over there. That's what Colton said. I called Colton out on Twitter. Don't act like you're putting words in Jeff Probst's mouth when you told him to F off 5 times this season publicly on Twitter. Colton. So what about Tyson? Do we think that it was a good move on his part or not a good move on his part, not revealing to everyone that he has the idol when they are deciding, so 20 minutes in, should we be splitting this vote or how should we be playing this? And Tyson didn't reveal it. So go ahead, John.
It was a great move not to reveal it. At the end of the day, all you have is you. So if you've got to pretend you don't have the idol and whether you split the votes or not, as long as it's not on you and you survive another day, you did a good job. Good for him. He's smart.
Coconut Alliance, buddy, I agree with you 110% on that. I don't think that he should have, exposed that he had the idol because it has nothing to do with him. He wasn't the target, and it saves him for the day. So he had no worries about it, and it's going to start pouring rain. Here we go. Welcome to Seattle.
Hello, you're on the island. Of course it's going to rain.
I'm on the island.
Are you in jeopardy of getting soaked, or are you under a canopy?
Of course I am. I came out here and built that with, straw and hay and sticks. Of course I am.
Okay.
All right, is Monica there with you? Can you put her on? Is she there?
I'm not telling. Monica, are you here with me?
Or Brad? Where's Brad?
Yes, I am.
Oh!
Here.
What? Is this an exclusive? Monica is there with you, Missy? I don't know if CBS will allow her to be on camera, though, so...
Monica,
Yes.
you can't tell them that you're here.
Monica's not here.
Okay, she's not here. Whoops. That's fun.
Maybe you'll all just have to tune in next week to find out who it is. I mean, it's Monica, but if it wasn't Monica, maybe we'll let you know next week. You should tune in. Don't know. I loved how in the end it all came down to, was it going to be Monica voted out? Was it going to be Tina voted out? Was it going
let's talk about the first elimination. So
no, that's what I'm talking about.
First.
Or Vetus. So it was kind of down between a Vetus or a Tina, wasn't it, on the first one?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
it was Monica and Vetus on the first one.
Okay, that's what okay. So
Monica being at the bottom of the alliance
Right.
or whatever. But you know what? I mean, it was going kind of between Tina and Vetus, and it kind of, the edit gave us the impression that maybe they would say Vetus because they want to keep the guys so that they had the stronger numbers. But what do you think about his speech about his brother? Do you think that affected the way people voted, saying, yeah, I was angry, yeah, you voted out my brother, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just kidding. But that's how anybody would have felt.
Again, these people don't know how to keep their mouth shut. I mean, come on. Let Jeff ask you the questions and then you answer.
Right.
A two-part answer. Not a, I'm pissed, I'm this. Shut up, because you know what? Ultimately, guess whose name was written down? Dummy. Dumb.
Well, I think it's a dead giveaway how people react in Tribal, who's going home. They all know who they're voting for, and I feel like 99% of the time they tell them on the way to Tribal. Because you always see the one person that has the tears in their eyes as they're sitting there. I think Vetus speaking up like that, he knew he was going out already. He felt he had nothing to lose. So I think it's a mix of that.
Do you guys know how long of a walk, or anybody watching know how long of a walk it is from wherever they're at to the Tribal station? Because it was daylight and then it was nighttime. I don't know if you noticed that.
I do know that it is, I mean, it's different on every season, but it can be like a quarter of a mile walk. I believe Rob did say that. However, Rob Sesternino from Survivor, Amazon and All Stars, but he also said there are like producers on either end of the line and none of you are allowed to talk the entire time. But you're allowed to talk in camp, so I am sure that
right.
I'm sure that they have,
the brother joins the brother at Redemption. Dun dun dun.
You mean the crybaby little brother joins the more adult big brother?
Oh, okay.
So sick of Vetus and is like, the game is over. It's over. I don't even know why I'm here anymore. I want to go home now. This is stupid. I'm so negative. Shut up, Vetus. Go do a line.
Go do a line. It was heroin.
Oh, wait.
Go do your downward dog.
Go do your downward dog. Wait. Because your favorite, hello, Missy, what was your favorite part from Monica in that Tribal?
I don't even remember.
When she voted?
What up, Brad?
What up, Brad? What up?
Loved it.
What up, hubby? What up?
What
yeah,
up?
That was good. Yeah.
What up, tattooed dark stranger with tattoos in the
Well,
alley.
she totally flipped her vote at the last minute,
Mad.
so... And the reason she did that is because he tried putting a target on her back, I believe, right there at that Tribal. So if I was her, I'd have done the same thing. But then Tyson goes and says, this shows where she stands in the group, in our alliance. And, yeah, just so dumb yesterday. But then, we have the second immunity challenge. Stacking coins.
Oh, I would have been horrible at that. I do not, as we all know, welcome to your reality recaps. I would be horrible at that.
At least you didn't have to eat them. Calm down, you two.
True. So would you have been good or bad at it, Missy?
I'd have been horrible.
Horrible. John?
Yeah, I'd have been really horrible. I don't think I could keep my left hand steady enough and focus and drop coins.
I can keep my right hand more steady than my left. But it would really depend on, if I was hungover the night before.
Were you hungover or not? That's the question.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a dumb challenge for immunity. Let's just put it that way. And how everybody did that dun 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 dramatic moments. It was a time filler for me. But it gets down to Hayden, Katie, and I forget who. Help.
Yeah. Kate.
Help.
Kate.
Sorry, the rain's so loud. I can't hear. What?
Right, it gets down to those three, and there's Tina. Oh, Katie, you got this. I'd have been like, Mom, shut up. She would have drove me nuts.
Oh, my mother could not. She was imitating her. Honey, you're doing good. Oh, Katie, you're doing good. Shut the hell up, Mom. No, it was driving me nuts too. Oh.
Well, apparently it works for Katie because she won, thus revealing why she was allowed to talk in the opener of the show. Because I'm pretty sure production was like, oh God, if we just have this person who hasn't been featured once in 9 episodes win something, we should probably let her talk so people remember who she is. Not just the crazy girl with the glasses. Yeah.
Guys, I feel horrible that it's pouring out here, and if you can hear that, I feel horrible. It wasn't pouring when I started this.
I think it adds to
just
it.
Fine. So
I was joking.
If you are safe and you are happy, we're good.
You know, it's stopping. We're good.
But our live people love all of this. They love it. They all love the behind. They get to see the behind the scenes.
Well, here's the behind the scenes. My back right now is soaking wet because I'm getting tripped on. But I'm cool. It's good. Edit that out.
Okay.
Go swim in the lagoon. You'll be fine.
Go
so at least I'm not wearing a white t-shirt.
Well, now look. Here's what I want to say about that challenge that Katie won. I feel like she had a genius strategy when it came down to her, Hayden, and I think Tyson. Granted, they had a certain amount of time. I feel like the reason she won is because she waited and let them put theirs on first, which then knocked them off first. Mm-hmm. That's how she won. She kind of like won by default. Yep.
Right? She worked it to her advantage, but you know what? She also knows her back was up against the wall, so that was the perfect time for her to win. She would have been the next one gone. Do you agree or disagree?
Oh, I absolutely agree, even over her mother, which was funny because, you know, the next thing that was really funny about this episode was Tina running out there trying to find the idol, right? And having the guys follow her.
Oh, are you referring to when she was holding the giant knife and called it a Mexican standoff? Grandma, Mexican standoff? I'm surprised she didn't say with the colors. Were the colors there, Tina?
Listen, I was dying laughing when she was out there looking for the idol and everybody was out there babysitting her and acting like she got real far and they couldn't find her. She was right around the corner.
Well, she took off running, and then they're like, we lost her. We lost Grandma. Where is she, Grandma? And then she was just right there on the other side of the tree.
It was funny. That was really, you know what? That was really funny. I don't care what you say. That was hysterical.
It was hysterical. So was Tina going, I don't know where to look for the clue. Once again, Tina, here's the giveaway. The camera person who's like this, over there on a tree, go in that direction. Go where the cameraman's pointing. That's usually a dead giveaway. Everybody that's ever on Survivor.
We talked about Tyson exposing the fact that he has the idol. I was really thinking, you know, the first half we didn't, and I understood why. But then when they realized that Tina was out there looking for the idol, I thought that was going to be the time that he was going to say, you know what, we don't need to babysit her. I have it. She can't find it. But once again, he didn't, and I thought that was funny. Again,
it was smart too because he said I could just reveal that I had the idol. We can go back and take naps, or I can just keep this charade up and protect myself. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Yourself.
Hello, stupid Coconut Alliance. So both of you agree on that point?
Yeah.
You both agree.
Yeah. Of course, you're going to disagree because you're Eric.
No. This is not even me disagreeing to disagree so we all don't agree. I really disagree. If he would have revealed it then, this is Survivor. This is Survivor where any single little thing you do, they rip apart and vote you off. The second you reveal to them, okay, I was lying to you all that time before, I now really have it, then they're going to question every single other thing you do, and you'll just be the new Monica. We can't trust you.
He just needs to stay shut for the rest of the season until he decides to use it.
Well, they can't pick them apart unless they know, so they should never know. Coconut Alliance?
I agree.
Oh, I thought you were saying the opposite. I thought you were saying he should have told them at that point.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Then we all agree. Yay!
We need to listen with our ears. And it's hard to listen when you're talking, Eric.
Listen, Eric, Survivor had enough time filler. We don't need some time filler here.
Okay.
All I know is when I edit it, you'll both disagree with me.
It'll
It'll go the way I want it to.
You're always right, Eric. You're so smart.
I told you were wrong.
Everyone comment and post that we were right. Hashtag Coconut Alliance. Coconut Alliance.
Oh yeah, how's that working out for you? Has anybody on Twitter got together and had y'all figure out a way to backstab yet? Because,
I've been. They've DM'd me, and it's gotten a lot better than Hot Date.
And we don't tell. We're in an alliance. When we blindside you, it will be when you least expect it, Eric.
Yeah, you'll know it.
Okay, I'm waiting, everybody. You all get on that.
Stay on your toes.
Now, but here's my one other point about her looking for this thing. Why do they have to have a Mexican standoff? Why can't she just look for it? Like, why do they have to stand there and nobody look for it? Like, if I was Tina, I'd be like, fine, stand there. I'm still going to look for it. And then once I find it, I have it. What are you all going to do? Rip it out of my hand?
Not vote for you and probably vote off Monica. Hello. They wanted to see if she got it or not. So it would depend on how they were going to vote that night. ABC 1, 2, 3. Very simple, Eric. Very simple.
So let's pretend like you. Okay, fine. You and Missy are in an alliance, John. So
we are in an alliance.
We are, Ed.
And so you were telling me if you guys were playing Survivor and your life was on the line and you were out there for the thing and then I showed up, you would be like, okay, I'm not going to dig then because I don't want Missy to be voted off. I guess I'll just give up $1 million.
If I was targeting you and there was an idol out there and you were out fighting it, I would be like, on your ass to see whether you found it because I'm going to vote you out. And if you find it, I'm not.
But
here's the thing. I'd have followed both of you because I'd have been the one looking for it if you were looking for it because one of us was going to save ourselves. And I was going to make sure that you weren't going to get it because you know what? That's my job to find it. If you're looking, I'm looking. I'm not sitting there watching you look for it. I'm looking for it myself.
I love you, and we're in an alliance, but I would wrestle you to the ground for it.
That's my point. Why is Tina not looking? Now, am I speaking gibberish? People, comment below. Do you understand? My point is,
I don't understand
why
gibberish.
is Tina not looking for it just because they're standing there? She doesn't need to protect Monica. She needs to stay in the game and win $1 million, is what I'm saying.
Because we all know that we would be looking forever. It's already there.
Right.
Well, that's true, too. That's true. So she probably did look. She probably did look.
Absolutely.
And just got the funny edit.
Like you say, Eric, production, edit.
Exactly. Hello. Do we have to say that?
Production.
Definitely.
Okay, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Tweet us, Tina.
What else you got?
Tweet us and let us know, Tina.
Tina, crack me up. She. Okay. All right, Tina. You are not the best Survivor player, but you get an Academy Award for trying to fake everybody out into believing that you had that idol, because girl, you really sucked at it. You don't deserve that award at all. I saw right through her the whole entire time. You guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, I did too. Now, just before all of that happened, I was a little nervous that your girl was going home.
Monica? No.
Yeah.
I was nervous too, but no. They need her.
When she switched her vote, and if the other votes had gone a little different, that could have been really detrimental, like Vita said. So,
well, yeah. It seems like they're on in this group of 7, and how they're dividing it, and no one's really staying true. I love how they partnered up everybody, though. How Jeff partnered up everybody. I mean, Hayden with Caleb. I didn't know that they were a duo, but according to Jeff, everybody has a partner. So they broke up Vetus and Aris. So next to break up would be Tina and Katie, leaving Laura and Sierra. So they're saying they're going after the power couple. So they're saying that Katie and Tina are more powerful than Laura and Sierra. No, not exactly. Because it's the blood versus water there. Blood and water. What's ended up happening is, again, I'm speaking out of the box here that I'm thinking, they targeted the first couple, the two men, then they targeted the mother-daughter. The only reason that they targeted Tina and Katie is because Katie had the necklace. So Katie was automatically safe. Tina had to go. I mean, that's just the way that the voting is going down, and it's plain to see. There's no running around the way that the voting is going to happen. I can guarantee you next week it's going to be Sierra and against Laura. I mean, those are the couples that they're going after first, because then everybody's single in the game. They no longer have their blood partner.
Right.
100%.
I absolutely agree, and I think that Caleb and Hayden have kind of formed a bond a little bit because they're both brand new to the game. They don't have spouses. They're both men. So, they're in the same alliance. They don't have any kind of, they're pretty safe, to be honest. But I think what's really interesting next week is when Sierra's like, listen, I have no allegiance to my mother. Vote her out. And I told my mother I would, as soon as you started talking, I'd just push you right in the mud, face down. Vote her out.
I swear to God, if I had more time, this is what I said on the first flipping episode when both of you were disagreeing with me the whole entire time. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Go against your loved one. It doesn't matter. Because you're sharing the money anyway.
Right. I wouldn't share with my mother.
Yeah. But look, since you mentioned Hayden, he is looking fine this episode. All of a sudden, he, turned around, and I just was like, he walked on the screen. I was like, oh, Hayden. But I think he just needs to stop trying to win stuff, stop looking like you're a threat, just lay low and let all these people pick each other off.
That is what Hayden's doing, because he obviously could be more conversational with everybody, and he's really not. He's kind of to himself. So I like that. I think it's working for him.
Was he like that in Big Brother?
Nope.
No.
Interesting.
Every time he talks, though, it's so funny because I remember that Hayden, because he doesn't really talk a lot in Survivor at all. He's not getting a lot of airtime. So sometimes when he talks, if I'm not paying attention, I'm like, is this Big Brother? But I definitely agree with you, Missy. I loved how Tina was like, all right, I may have the idol, and I might use it, so you all have to be careful.
Open up the bag.
And then, everybody does the voting, and then Jeff says, if anybody has the idol, and she goes, I wish I did, but I'm like, shut up. Oh my God, vote her out.
Oh, yeah.
For me personally, it wasn't who they voted out. It wasn't the fact that they voted out Tina. And I probably wouldn't dislike her in real life. Of course, I'm judging her as a character on a show. But I think what has me so excited isn't so much next week with Sierra and Laura. I think what has me excited is redemption between the two brothers. Tina's a goner. If Tina beats either one of them, I will laugh because I can't even envision it. But the brothers is what really has me excited for next week to watch that duel.
Yeah, I think next week is going to be really good. It's going to be family going against family between Sierra and Laura, between Vetus and Aris. It is going to be really good. And here's my last note. Fun random Survivor fact, because I know a lot of people like to have little Survivor artifacts. That little stupid voting thing that Jeff pulls all of the things out, that is at every Pier 1 imports. So clearly they had a crisis this season, and some PA or intern had to find something that they could hold the votes in this season, and they went to Pier 1 and got that little box thing that Jeff uses. That's all I'm saying. You all can go get it at your
I'm going right now. I'm
going to Pier 1. Goodbye. I gotta go.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's always fun to talk and laugh about Survivor. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
Once again, superfan Missy Z here. I thoroughly enjoy doing these shows, live, edited, unedited. I don't care. I am who I am. Thanks for watching. Without you guys, we couldn't do what we do, so we appreciate you. And you can follow me on Twitter at MI55Y. Having fun, keeping it real, and laughing. Thanks, guys.
We need to get Missy out of the rain, but Dolphin Poet, Kim G, we We see everything that you're saying. I will come on. I will comment in the comment sections. Keep it going with all of you. Of course, you guys all know, head over to the edited version, what you're all probably watching right now, and comment below so that we can keep the conversation going with you all until next week. And don't forget, this Saturday we have Helen, and then we'll be back next week with our Amazing Grace, our Bravo, Gina Marie show, and all that information is at yourrealityrecaps.com/live show. So that wraps it up for me this week. Bye, everybody. Wave bye.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even your favorite Bravo TV shows. And hey, speaking of, except, well, not really, you guys should know by now that you can take this show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. The iTunes and RSS links are below, and I even separated them between audio only and video. And for those of you in iTunes, do us a favor and give us a 5-star rating and, and a really nice review. Otherwise, I'm going to kick a baby. No, I am not going to kick a baby unless you are watching in YouTube and you do not thumbs up us and subscribe to this all-new channel. All right, look, I'm not kicking any babies, people, but seriously, it really helps support the show when you guys do that, and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, you should do all of your Amazon.com shopping through the link over on our website, and you can check out some of those ads, or you can simply make a donation to us right there, too. And look, I get it, money's tight. You guys try not having any because you spend all your time making videos like these. And hey, the easiest way that you guys can help support us for free is just simply to share these videos and everything that we do on Twitter and Facebook, or any social media website will do. We are literally on all of them. You guys can find us on them by simply going to yourrealityrecaps.com / the name of the website you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, you get the point. Of course, you can always click on the links all around this video, but people, look, the truth is, we just love interacting with all of you. It's why we do these shows. So please make sure that you leave us your question, comments, and suggestions, because you never know which ones we'll pick to be on the show next week, or even instantly if you are watching our live shows on our YouTube channel or in our Z-Box room. The links to that and everything I've mentioned in this video is in the description below it over on YouTube, or you can find everything over at yourrealityrecaps.com. Now, since I think I mentioned just about everything I possibly could, we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye for now.